Yo, what's up guys? Basketballer here talking about January 29 NBA game day. We're here in the third game. Third game is all about Toronto Raptors going up against the Sacramento Kings. Before we start doing that, or before we start talking about them, for those who haven't subscribed on our YouTube channel yet, please click on the subscribe button below. Also include that bell button. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving a notification as soon as we have a new video up. Okay? All right, again, Toronto Raptors versus Sacramento Kings. As usual, we actually check on the standings of both teams. Toronto Raptors, they're number 11 of the East Conference with 7 wins and 11 losses. Thing about Toronto Raptors is that they've lost 2 games in a row. But prior to that, they've been winning, and they've at some point I thought that Toronto started, Toronto has figured it out already, but again, they bumped into this back-to-back losses, and I'm pretty sure that they're looking at this game for a possible recovery so that they could taste that win again. For Sacramento Kings, they're number 13 of the West with 7 wins and 10 losses. But what's interesting with the Kings is that they are enjoying back-to-back wins, so they are on a roll, and I'm pretty sure that Sacramento would want to extend that winning streak into 3-game winning streak as they go up against this Toronto Raptors team. All right, so let's take a look at what we have here. This one would be held at Toronto's home court, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, so that's 8:30 a.m. Manila. Toronto was given minus 5.5, and of course Sacramento would be given the plus 5.5. In terms of fatigue, I don't think it would be much of a factor. Both teams didn't play last night. In terms of momentum, I gotta say Sacramento has it because, again, obviously they just enjoyed back-to-back wins, and Toronto is on a slump, I would have to say. Those are already 2 losses, although we have to understand that those losses of Toronto Raptors were against strong teams. And when I say strong teams, I'm talking about Milwaukee Bucks. They lost by 7, and then Indiana Pacers when they lost by 15. So it's not like they lost because they suck. Nah, they lost because they were up against a strong team, and they did their best. Again, they just lost by 7 against a very strong Milwaukee Bucks. So what's going to happen tomorrow? I checked on Sacramento Kings' injury list. Oh, they still have Jeffries and Ramsey out, but I don't think they would really be much of a factor. But Belica is still doubtful for this game against the Raptors. And I'm checking on Toronto now. One moment. Anunoby is actually questionable for this game against Sacramento Kings. And Anunoby is such a huge part of Toronto Raptors' lineup. If Anunoby would be out, it's gonna be a huge spot to fill in for those players that would be left in the same kind of post, which is around small forward, power forward for Toronto. So this is really a huge factor. If Anunoby would play or not, Toronto Raptors would really have to make huge adjustments in any case that Anunoby would be out for tonight. Okay, so again, in terms of momentum, I'm giving it to Sacramento Kings. Toronto Raptors, I'm understanding the losses that they had. They were up against strong teams, and for Sacramento Kings, they won. They defeated my New York Knicks, and the last, who was that against? The last win that the Kings had, they won against who was that against? I forgot. Let me just check. What's going on with my computer? They won against the Orlando Magic, man. They defeated Orlando Magic by 14 freaking points. So I think I think Sacramento Kings got enough people in their roster. Um, I'm talking about Hield and Fox to go up against Van Vliet and Lowry. Obviously, by paper, Lowry and Van Vliet should be up. Of course, what you call this? Fox is still not that old as they are. When I say old, mature is the proper term. But Fox is actually going there. At the same time, he's actually getting a lot of support from different players. Bigley, Halliburton, their rookie, Barnes. I'm not even gonna be. Toronto Raptors is obviously up here. That's something that I want to make clear of. But um, it's not actually impossible that the Sacramento can actually have this. I mean, Toronto has been losing. Sacramento has been winning lately, and again, in terms of matchup, they are pretty even. It's not like Toronto Raptors is really way ahead. So considering the spread, which is, what was that again? Is it 5.5 or 4.5? 5.5. So considering 5.5, I think it will be safer if we will be picking Sacramento plus 5.5. Because again, Sacramento may even win this one. I'm not saying that, they would really go and win this, but I can't imagine Toronto blowing Sacramento up. Um, the last time that Toronto defeated, what was the last win of Toronto, by the way? Yeah, the last time that Toronto won was against the Indiana Pacers, and they just won by 5. So yeah, I'm picking Sacramento Kings plus 5.5 here just to make it a little bit safe. All right, how's that? Okay. So again, Sacramento Kings plus 5.5. For those who got Facebook accounts, please click on the button in the upper right hand of our YouTube account or YouTube channel. It says message me. It'll automatically bring you to our Facebook page. Just follow and like that page. It will allow you to send us messages or questions via our messenger account. At the same time, you can see announcements and the old videos and links that we have in this channel as well. Okay, just stay there. We'll be working on the rest of the games on this game day. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.